of there's a new book out actually, which is called Sentinel State by Min-Shin Pei. It looks at how China actually controls such a huge country, which is no mean feat in its own terms. And he says that while there are kind of tough penalties, and we all know that they lock a lot of people up, there's also a trend for what he calls preventative repression. That's quite sexy, isn't it? Preventative repression. It's a bit like that Tom Cruise movie 20 years ago, Minority Report, pre-crime and all that. So it's basically the idea that, you know, that China operates through a massive police state network. He says actually that's quite small, and what it relies on is low-tech, labor-intensive approaches. Low-tech, labor-intensive. That's the classic image maybe of Chinese apparatchik informants who kind of give information to the state when they see other people behaving badly. So I remind you of Matt Warman. Remember him? He's no longer an MP, but he was, at the time he got kicked out, was introducing something called vouching, where, quotes, suspicious individuals can be identified through trusted people within the community. Who are those trusted people? Well, the government says that they are dentists, doctors, accountants, amongst others. No wonder people are pulling their own teeth out. Well, you can apply. You can certainly apply. So all those people that you're supposed to trust are actually mandated to report on you through the system, become part of that kind of state machinery. Not that they do. Don't want to frighten you too much, but you know it's there to be done if need be. And that kind of monitoring that in China and in the UK in different ways increases a suspicion of each other, which I think is really unhealthy, leads to greater social fragmentation rather than unification.